Good morning, welcome to a video. It's actually morning this time. It's not like a situation where I say good morning and then it's actually afternoon. It's 9:30 a.m. on January 24th. Boom. And today we're doing the exact same thing in the video that I started yesterday that you won't see because it was a fail. Oh, alrighty. So I got this, and that is 2.5 inch by 10-foot exhaust. So it's time, boys. The Supra's finally getting an exhaust. I'm kind of sad. Well, I don't know. I really hope that it doesn't stop backfiring, because every now and then it'll backfire super loud and like it sounds like a shotgun, so it's super cool. But I'm hoping that the added back pressure from this exhaust pipe doesn't make that stop, because that sound is awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the garage. I'm going to that skill right there. I'm gonna get this in the garage, and then I need to draw a cardboard template and get her up there. So let's do that. Okay, so as of now, the cat's still hanging out with me, but you see that one piece of cardboard? That's that 4-foot piece I put in there. What's up, guy? That's that 4-foot piece I put in there. And, it's just being a space holder right now. I have that clipped in there. And then I made this piece for the 4-foot piece to the actual downpipe from the turbo. And I put these little screws in there so it can bend, because I know I need to make some kind of S-turn, I just don't know how. Or I don't know the degrees of it and whatnot. So I got this. That's my template. Once again, 2.5 inches wide. Pipe's 2.5 inches wide. He's been doing most of the work, honestly. So hey, high five, little dude. High five. Good job. Yeah, he's been doing pretty much everything. Is all this his idea? He got that. Good job. Alrighty, so here's the template. That piece goes there. I'll show you that in a second. But this is from the turbo downpipe back, and I have it so you can see the general shape. I have to kind of like that little baby S-turn, and then over here is where it's like right past the subframe is where it comes out, and then this piece goes. So that piece goes like that. So it's really roughly that long. Actually, you know what I should do? I should straighten it all, because it's all pivotable, and I have it marked. See, this is how I marked it. So you can see I just drew a straight line and then connected those two. So bada bing, bada boom. Same there. That's just, I did that all the way down. I need to measure that, because that's pretty long, so I can know how long I'm going to make the tips. The tips are going to be really difficult, I think, because it's something like that. So 2.5 inches, so it's going to be 5 inches wide. I'll probably leave a little space in the middle, but I'll probably tack them along the way. So they will be touching each other, but it's, you know, it's still going to be like a little bit more than 5 inches wide. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking a piece that's probably like 4 inches long and cutting it in half this way, and then taking those two halves, and that's what's going to be these pieces, to convert it back to 2.5 inch. So I have to go like 5 1/4 is my guess to 2.5 inch. So that'd be the two halves of exhaust. The piece that I cut like this, so this half and this half would make the sides, and then I just have to fill it in top and bottom. That's what I'm thinking as of now. But right now I'm going to measure this, how long it is total, and then I'm going to see how much pipe that's going to leave me, because that'll tell me how long I can make the two pieces, the blast pipe part of it. So, and after I get that measured, then I'm going to start actually getting cuts made. So, that's scary. Hello, hello. Welcome back. It is, I don't know, it's been a few hours. I've been working for quite some time now. It's actually 2:13, so my dad will be home soon. That's not a problem. Supra's still in the garage. And whew, I am getting close, I'll tell you that right now. I have one more piece to make, but as of now, this is what I got. You can see the template there, it follows it. Obviously, there is not going to be this much a gap. It's just, it's hard to, because some of the angles I have to also adjust height and this way, so once it's tacked together, everything fits flush. And see, I have it marked, so see my marks are, the pipe's turned a little, so it should be like more like right there, and then it'll fit close. Anyways, it fits perfect. So, well, I mean, I don't know if it fits in the car, but it matches to the template. So, as of now, it goes like this, and I got the long straight piece here, and then I gotta make this, which, so this bend right here, I might have done it the wrong way. Maybe it needs to bend. Uh-oh, I moved it. I don't know, we'll figure it out though. As of now, I think I'm going to, I might get these three tacked together and just see if they fit on the car, if I have to do any major adjustments with these three, because this is the most technical spot for now until I get to the tips. But I think I'm going to tack these three together and see if it bolts up and it looks fine, and if it goes where I need it to go before I proceed with this piece, because so that matches up. But, and when I put this in the car, this was upside down, so I'm building it as if this is the bottom of, like, closest to the ground part of the exhaust, because I had the screw heads facing down and the nuts facing up, so I had it just like this, so when the exhaust is done, it's going to be flipped over. But yeah, I'm concerned about this, because I might have done that wrong. I feel like I need to bend it this way. But I don't know. I'm going to go tack those, though. So I just want to give you a little update, let you know how it's going. It's been fun. It's been really fun, and it's been racking my brain to do this. And also, I hope it comes out looking as good as it's currently looking. I hope it looks super sick on there. And if that's the case, then I made myself an exhaust for a couple hours worth of work and $80. And it's gonna be cooler than, or just as cool as any exhaust you could buy. Alright, I got everything deburred, and these are tacked. So, boom, you can see I tacked them in two places on each one. So, I'm going to see if this fits in the car and is going the way I need it to go. So I'm going to do that right now. Good morning. It is the next day, which is January 25th. It's like 8:45 a.m. and I'm back to work on the exhaust. So, I have to weld up this piece. To weld up that piece. This looks weird. I don't like how this sticks up. Might cut that off, don't know. And then this is all the material I have left, which is I think 3 feet. So, I need to get that all on there, figure that out, and then start working on the tip. Alright, so that's where it comes to right now. I still need to build the tip, but you can see it's all in there. I have it tightened down right now. I have the exhaust hanger on. See? That's the weld I'm talking about. It's like super thick. And like thick this way. It's like an inch thick of weld. Because I had to put like... I'd do like... What's up, boss? I'd do a bead on this pipe, a bead on this pipe, and then on the inner... I had to do like 10 beads total to close the gap. So... It looks ugly, but it'll function. So, this is my first startup. Let's see. I don't think it's going to sound any different. I mean, it might. It'd be cool if it was louder. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, I don't like it. It kind of sounds like trash. And if you're wondering why I was sputtering and running weird, it's because I have that new mass airflow sensor, so occasionally it does that. It's not all the time, occasionally. Of course, it was the time I started on camera, but no big deal. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds just like a lot of exhaust leak right now. Let me see if I can tell where it's coming from. Alrighty, so I just ripped the car around the block. And, you know, it's not that bad. It sounded garbage when I first started it, but it's just because right where it bolts on, I need an exhaust gasket. And I don't have that now, so it's leaking a lot right there. So as soon as it's not leaking there, I think it'll sound pretty freaking good. But it backfires more, that's for sure. Like a lot more. Like I said about that running issue, nothing major. It's been doing that since I did the 1UZ airflow meter. Not a huge deal. The reason it's doing that is because the ECU, the computer, the brain box, isn't tuned for that mass airflow meter. And it's kind of just winging it right now. The whole car is just winging it. So if it was tuned, that wouldn't be a problem. Welcome back. It's the next day, January 26th at like 2 o'clock. And I'm back on this exhaust thing. So I have these two pieces. These are at 10 inches. That's going to be the tip. This is the part you're going to see from the outside. So that's what we're doing now. This is kind of the general mock-up of how it's going to be. This is just paper. 2 to 1. So, I mean, it's going to be interesting, to say the least. I have an idea with these. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. So we'll see. And then this is all the pipe I have left right here. Shouldn't do that. That's all the pipe I have left after this, so hopefully we can make it work. And then Paco. Yup. Alrighty, so this is what we're looking at right now. So that one ends there. This one's gonna start here. So I have to measure this distance from the longest point, which is right there, that edge, to here. And I think I have enough pipe. I should, hopefully. But this is what it's gonna look like. It's freaking cool. Alrighty, so this is what I got so far. So, there's the tip. This is what's going on. I cut a pipe into thirds. And that's what I'm going to do. So, those are going to get welded there, and then I just have to plate it right here. And then, the only real concern I have with doing it this way is once it's plated, there's going to be that gap. But I think I can fill that in with weld, or maybe I'll cut out a little triangle of this, stick it in there. I don't exactly know, but that's gonna be the only real difficult spot. It's gonna be right there on both sides. So, hell yeah! But other than that, it's working out pretty sweet. It's the first exhaust I've ever made, so I'm happy so far. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's taken like 2 days collectively now, and I mean, I would say I've spent like $80, and that was the pipe. And I haven't used a full grinder blade. I haven't used full, just some grinder blades, some flapper wheels, some welding wire. But other than that, I'm pretty much getting an exhaust for like $80, and then whatever you think your own time is worth. But if it's from my car, it's free. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked with it. I think it's gonna come out really good. Versus, you know, 80 versus a $400 exhaust. So it's not a full exhaust, it's from the downpipe back, which is, I'd say, at least 2/3 of the whole exhaust system. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Super cheap. Alright, I'm gonna get back to it. I gotta transfer this into the garage and then tack weld it all up so it doesn't not look like this. Alrighty, so this is what I got so far. I got it all tacked, and then I put a tack right there to keep it from leaking. And so this is my plan here. I'm going to have to, let me get this in the light.
So I'm gonna have to build up the weld right there and bring it out this way. I'm thinking about putting a bead right here, and then a bead here, and just keep putting beads on top of each other till they meet, and then one right down the middle to fill in, to bridge that gap right there. So that's the plan. But as of now, it's looking pretty good, I think. It's gonna look super sick in there. So I got the gap bridged, and I don't know how that looks to you via camera, but there's not a single hole in the whole middle part. This was really difficult to do, not gonna lie, but it was also really fun. So this is the bottom, the actual top of the exhaust. I think it looks a little better. It looks like I need to bring it out right there a little bit more, but you can see I made a little wall. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool anyways. It is February 1st at about 1 p.m. I went and bought another foot of this exhaust tubing right here. Bam. And so I need to cut out a piece. I need to cut like, I don't know, this much off of it. Straight cut, straight cut. Then I'll have like 4 or 5 inches left over. And then with those I'm just going to cut down the center and flatten it and then draw my shape. Because I'm going to have to like pound it to fit so I can round the edges over and whatnot. So if you weren't 100% aware of what I was talking about, like this, I cut it into a 3-inch section, long enough to fit over that, put a slit straight down the middle, and then I bend it, bend it straight, which is pretty difficult, not gonna lie, because it's those made in a circle, so, you know, it's hard to unmake a circle. So, circles are pretty strong. I don't know if you knew that. Circles are strong. Anyways, we're going to... I keep saying we. I don't think I've ever done that. I should stop. I am going to do some stuff, and you are going to watch. Alright? There's no we. Sorry. But you're not helping. So, you're not helping. There's no we. And then I gotta cut up my little triangle shaped thing. Well, it's like a weird trapezoid. Schmack. See that? Weird trapezoid. I got a top and a bottom one, and so it's gonna look like this. Where is top? This is top. Top of car. So see? You go like that. It's gonna bend to the right shape, so it'll be all. Oh wait, scoot it back a little. Scoot it back. It's gonna be all perfect. So the middle one I'll be able to hammer in like these spots where it doesn't stay bent down. So there's no problem there. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm gonna flatten that out and go ahead and get that cut out, and then tack weld it up. And then once that's done, all I gotta do is put the tip on the car, and that's the cool part right there. So. As you can see, the width is the right amount. Now I just gotta... Right there, that's it, done. That's how it's gonna be. Boom, bam, got it. Let's throw it on the car. Throw some duct tape, call it A-OK. I'm just kidding. I don't mess around like that. That's junk and trash. I don't make junk and trash. I make quality goods here at Tristan's Mod Shop. I swear, I think the cat is in the garage. I keep hearing scuffling happening. Either the cat's in the garage or I'm losing my mind. One of the two things. Anyways, so I gotta draw my shape onto there. Tap. Cool. So yeah, I gotta draw my shape onto there. Look at that, wow. I didn't do that on purpose, but it's the exact same size. So that's awesome. And if you're wondering what this line is, that line is this shape. So I flip it this way to look at it like this, because that's the exact size I need it to cover this. So I honestly could probably have done it on one. I'm gonna go grab the other cardboard cutout like that and just see. I got him. That didn't work. Let's see if this one does it. Ah, there we go. I got him cut out. So that's actually super easy. It hasn't even been a whole lot of time either, because it was like 12:55, 1 o'clock-ish when I started, and now it is 2:02. So that was dope. I cut out, I don't know if I said it. I know I told my dad, so I might have told you guys too. I don't know. But I cut out an extra one of these because I didn't think that these were going to be small enough to fit 2 on 1, so that's why I did this. But whatever. And then the other day I got an exhaust gasket to fix that exhaust leak. So I have that stuff going on. But right now I'm going to start shaping these to that. And then, see, this is top, so let's see how that looks. Yeah. So I'm going to have to, that's my main concern, is bending that down on both sides. So I'm going to start shaping, and then once I'm done shaping, I'm going to start tack welding. Hey, here's a pro tip. Pro tip. If you take your nice water here, preferably with ice, and you take a good old drink, and then you take your Monster, you get the most enjoyment out of your Monster, because your mouth is all clean from the water. And then the Monster's just super great. Pro tip. Alrighty, so this little gap here that I was bridging wasn't 100% flush, so, and now it's still not, but now it's a little higher, so I can flapper wheel it down, which is what I'd rather have, so you can see it there. I need to flapper wheel that flat, and then I can start tack welding. I'm going to throw, see, that's the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw a tack weld there, there, and there, and then I'm going to start hammering it in place. And see, that's what oh, you're upside down. That's what I wanted, was like no gap right there. So, yeah. I'm going to go and take the flapper wheel and kind of clean this up and just smoothen it out, and then I'll be able to tack those on. Alrighty, so now if you look at her, you can see it's a whole lot smoother across the entire area there. So, bingo bango bongo! I did that, now I gotta do a whole lot of that. But first, oh, you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It's time to start my hour for Pandora. I got the bottom tacked on, and you can see this big old gap, but that ain't no big deal, and I'll tell you why. Because look at this side. Look at that. Look at that lack of gap. Got tack there, 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 there. I wasn't gonna do it here, but I figured why. But look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. So bam, no gap. Right there, like little no gap. You can see. All I did was tack it and then hammer it in place. But, oh my goodness, this gonna look so good. I can't wait. So I got that tack now, and I'm going to... Okay, so like, look, you see, let me see if I can get the camera low enough. Okay, I can. You see how this side, I could tack that side, it's close enough. This side's up a little. Ooh, and it's crunchy. So I'm gonna tack this side then, I guess, and then I'll have to... Ooh, I'm looking through the camera, sorry. I'm gonna have to, get a clamp and hold this side down so it's all the way flush, which is what I did on the opposite side. I actually welded right here on the right here on the workbench. And then look, welding station, secondary welding station, and the pounding station, brethren. And then I got my little boys out there chilling. Alrighty, so look at this. I got her all ready to be fully welded. So it's as done until, or it is done until I fully weld it. But look at that. That is a good looking gap. Or lack of. Alrighty, this is what I got so far. So, that one turned out nice. That one turned out okay. That one's alright. This one I was having, the welder kept popping. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's super thick right here, but I'm just gonna, this part came out real good. From there to there. But right here and right here, the welder kept... And it wasn't good, so that looks like hell. This is bad, I know, and this is bad, but that was the most difficult way. It's probably gonna leak. I'm gonna have to go over it again, but I'm gonna just flapper wheel it down so it's not so terrible, and then kind of start fresh, because that was the hardest place to get right there. It was so difficult to do that weld. And I'm gonna try to do this one all the way around it as one continuous. So hopefully I can do that, but I'm going to take the flapper wheel to it right now and just kind of clean up some of these, and like these, make them not so big, so they're not so prominent. And yeah. Welcome back, it's February 2nd, and I'm working on this again. So, I have it all welded, as you can see. Bam, bam, bam. Done. But I don't know if I'm going to... Actually, I think I'm going to grind down all the welds just so it looks, because I'm kind of trying to go for like a I didn't make it exhaust look, like a you know, like a factory, or not a factory, like a aftermarket part is what I'm trying to get at. So I want it to be, when people look under my car, I want it to be like, oh, what brand is that? I'm like, yo, that's Tristan brand, homie. And then they'll be like, oh. So that's what I'm going for. So that's why I'm grinding the welds down, in case you're wondering. Yeah. Alrighty, it's done. This is it. This is the end of the world as we know it. It's freaking on there. That thing is tight. Alrighty.
Oh god, it looks like a Whopper.
So that's that. Whoa, 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 that looks icy right there. And she sounds good too. Dylan! Look at this guy. That looks good. Oh my goodness. I feel like a ricer now. So there it is. That's what it looks like. Looks pretty freaking sweet. Oh, it's in my shadow. That looks pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. And it's like on there too. Like I could probably stand on that thing. So I'm really super happy with how it came out. It's freaking awesome. I love it. And don't mind my hair, I just got up. It's Sunday morning. Yeah, so the exhaust is freaking awesome. It took a long time, but I was working a lot too, so it happens. Look at you. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. We're at 73 subscribers now. So you know what? Let's try. Here's the goal. Tell all your friends. Oh, I'm sorry, I just elbowed you in the face. Paco doesn't care though, because he's got a head of steel. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. We're at 73 subs. I'd like to get to 100 subs before my birthday. That's my goal. So tell everybody. Let's get it up there. All right, and then like and subscribe if you haven't already. That's it. So I'll see ya. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.